This movie that I'm about to review predates Ouija from 2014. Where's its $100 million box office revenue?
Maybe he's late for the last flight back to Limbo.
Witchboard. This is Kevin Tenney's 1986 feature-length film debut. The plot. After a party that goes, well, it could have gone better. A Ouija board is left behind by one of the participants, and, well, the hostess begins to play with it. And she shouldn't be playing with it alone, and now she's conjuring up a demon or something. And it's terrorizing her and her boyfriend and her ex, who both used to be friends, have to solve the mystery of what the heck is going on with this Ouija board. Oh, I'm sorry. It's got a simple enough story, however, it excels on being on a budget. A low budget of $2 million. Simple writing, acting, and effects give this film a charm that is perfect for the 80s. I do enjoy the dialogue. There are characters you think you are going to hate, but they grow on you. I mean, Jim, played by Todd Allen from Pinocchio's Revenge, another Kevin Tenney film, plays the current boyfriend to Tanya Katane's character, Linda. I'll get to her in a bit. He's an alcoholic, smoker. He's a loser, pretty much. But there's something that he's trying to prove to himself, that he can love somebody, and that's proving to be very difficult. His ex-friend, Brandon, played by Stephen Nicholas, is a D-bag. I mean, he means well when they were kids, but now that he took Linda from him, he's PO'd. D-bag, PO'd. See what you're doing to me, YouTube. So I think that these two guys should really kiss and make a romance. Not really, but it could have gone in that direction, leaving Linda to be baffled at what the heck just happened. Speaking of Linda, she's played by Tawny Katane. She's the portal to this evil force, not necessarily a demon. And she has to try to keep her wits about her and not go insane. Good luck with that. She's losing her willpower, man. Lieutenant Dewhurst, played by Burke Byrons, who played the unsuspecting father in The Prophecy from 1979, which featured one of the best kills in that scene from that movie involving a sleeping bag ever. Yeah. He's the witty cop. He tries to connect everything with magic. Like, every word, every sentence he says is a magic trick that he has seen, but he can't do it because he doesn't have the hands for it. But he's always subtly telling what he actually is thinking to the characters by conveying to them that he likes magic. It's really well written in a better way that is more understanding than the way I just said it. His character could have easily been written out of the movie, though. I'm sorry. I mean, I liked his character, but what was his purpose? Zarabeth, played by Kathleen Wilhoit, who played alongside Charles Bronson in Murphy's Law. Still haven't seen that movie, but the poster's awesome. She wears an ensemble that is totally 80s. Maybe a bit too 80s, even for the 80s. But, she's a fun character. TTFN. No, wait, don't go. I'm still reviewing the movie. Just a little psychic humor. I can't do her laugh. Lloyd, played by James W. Quinn, who did the demon voices for Night of the Demons 1 to 3, which their reviews will be coming after the Witchboard movie reviews. So, stay tuned. He's the, I don't want to say loser, because he's actually kind of just a comic relief who I actually started to like a lot in this movie. He was funny, he was stupid, he was crushing my spirits when he was out of the movie. But that being said, he's probably the least used character out of the main cast. By the end of the movie, after a hilariously bad falling effect, you feel overjoyed. However, throughout the runtime, there is a presence felt. Malfador, however you want to say it, played by J.P. Lubson. God, I'd hate to be him in high school. Who also played, I believe, the villain in Witch Trap. I haven't watched it yet, but hopefully, because he's actually pretty menacing. He has very few on-screen appearances in this movie. Instead of having him be a slasher villain, he's used as an overcast of evil. You know he's always watching. Kevin Tenney not only directed the film, but wrote it too. The characters feel real. Someone came between Jim and Brandon, and she ended their friendship. However, there was never any malicious intent. You're not sure if Brandon feels there was, but he is definitely hostile. Jim is our main character, though. He had a troubled childhood with alcoholic parents, and now he's afraid of commitment. Way to go, Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad! It's the idea of someone loving you when you're unsure if you can love them back. The acting isn't amazing, but overall it's quite natural. This is a drama horror thriller, and it brings the feels. I love and am heartbroken when Brandon tells Linda that he's never seen Jim cry. Then when something horrible happens to one of the characters, he brings on the waterworks. And you kind of feel like it's earned. You feel sad. That's why I said I loved but hated, or was really upset by. I don't know. It's well written. Believe me! It's scenes like those that hit you hard. The gore, the effects. The gore does not hit you as hard as the powerful for the 80s performances in the film. The bloodshed is more in tune of being as light as the tension-lifting jokes the characters use to chuckle in the times of dread and horror. That was a mouthful. We get a hokey decapitation, a timely impalement, and a somewhat bloody hatchet to the head, which hatchet to the head is an awesome Cannibal Corpse song. There isn't a bunch of gore, and the effects are unfortunately pretty tacky. Some optical effects and camera tricks are very poorly done. There is one shot where a knife flies off its holder and stabs into the ground. I don't know how the effect was done, but it actually looked natural. The motion picture soundtrack. Dennis Michael Tenney composes some chilling opening music, and the score overall is decent. There are even some sound cues that would be later used in 1988's Night of the Demons. I have got to be honest with you. I was watching this movie while writing this review for this video, and I couldn't focus. I was always drawn back to watching the movie. So I paused the movie. This is my third time watching it, so I've seen it enough to write a review. And I listened to the song Bump in the Night. Hopefully that sounded good. Bump in the Night by Steel Breeze. Dude, I felt like I was galloping with the song. It has that galloping intro with the strong vocals that I cannot replicate. Now, before we wrap this up, let's get into some sweet facts with Telltale Treats. How's this for some facts for you? Lynn Carter, Wonder Woman, I presume it was her, shows up for a small cameo in like a shop of horrors. And she even sports the golden armband, so I'm pretty sure that it was her. DOP, director of photography, Roy H. Wagner brought some cool techniques to this movie. One being the Evil Dead 4 style movement, several times. Everything from static shots to when the evil is watching the characters, to prolonged one-takes when it chases them. Tawny Katane did some White Snake videos during the filming of Witchboard. It helped her with her career and the boost in video sales for Witchboard. Probably even theatrical sales, because I think it made like $7 million on a $2 million budget, so that's not too bad. This is a solid horror film. It's got strong writing and characters who give passable performances at the very least. The bloodshed was light and the effects are pretty poor. However, the music and ambient sounds draw you into its creepy nature. There is one scene near the climax that freaks me out every time. I'm like, he's trying to say here. Here! I'd give this one a few watches. It's like a passion project handled right. Overall, I give Witchboard a 3 out of 5. Thank you all for watching, and I'm Brian Gatto, the horror show host. Let me know if you like this camera better than the other one. This is actually on my actual iPhone that I have now. Also, don't forget to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon, where even $1 a month will help keep this channel going on strong, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Plus, you'll get access to body counts and other music videos that you can't get on YouTube because of copyright and age restriction. Also, hit that notification bell, and as always, subscribe.
TTFN.